Hey, what's going on, friends? Welcome back to Peak to Middle School. My name's Narwhal. I'm here with Kyle.
Yeah.
And Willig.
Hey.
And Shim.
Yeesh.
Yeesh. This whole squad is back.
Yeesh.
Back in action.
Last time we were here, talked about porn.
A lot of porn.
Yeesh.
Jordan getting in trouble.
Yeesh.
And then ever since then, people, that episode is our most viewed episode by far with like 6,000 views
actually?
now. Yeah,
Yeah.
it has like 6,000 on YouTube.
Thank you, all the
Congratulations.
fans, for listening to my porn story.
Yeah. And we've actually got comments of people saying, I don't want to watch unless you have Shim and Willig on every episode.
Hey.
So, fuck you to you guys.
We're getting railroaded.
Railroaded?
Yeah, it's where you get like railroaded, like you get run over by a railroad.
Train.
What?
You get run over by a railroad, or you're on a railroad
What?
getting run over by a train?
Either or. Railroads involved.
If a railroad ran me over, that would suck.
Or someone just
I mean,
starts
like-
building a railroad on top of you.
That would also suck. But getting railroads, like where you just kind of you get stampeded,
So I couldn't
Get
just,
railed
like,
to the
get
road.
railed.
Because
I didn't want to say Jordan and Willig are railing us.
Okay. Fair.
But yeah, did you guys know that professional chess players, there was an issue where they were losing a bunch of weight during tournaments and they were becoming unhealthily skinny and people didn't know why. So there were studies done and
Wait,
doctors.
Can I guess? We should all guess why.
They were eating the chess pieces.
No, they had.
Wrong.
They
Shim,
had-
your guess?
They were too focused and had too much anxiety, and they lost appetite.
Okay. Willig, what's your guess?
I was going to say they're too focused and just couldn't step away from the games.
You guys are kind of right.
Yeah, fuck you, Kyle.
Kyle, they were not eating the chess pieces, unfortunately. But these like top of
They
the
do look pretty
world
good.
chess competitors, doctors did studies on them and found out it's because they burn over 6,000 calories
Those
in
mental
one
calories.
match. They over 6,000
mental
just from
calories,
sitting there thinking that hard.
Dude, I believe it.
And
I
so they
believe
would
it.
be
What?
So if they play like 3 matches in a day,
Dude, I believe
that's
that.
like
Wait, I don't think
18,000.
I believe that.
I don't
Yeah.
believe
I,
that
would,
at
No,
I
it's
believe,
fact,
dude,
bro.
literally,
What?
literally to
There was
like
6,000.
yes,
in a match or maybe in a day. I don't know. But
There's no way it's 6,000 in a match. So
I don't-
you're
guys.
telling me somebody plays 3 matches and burns 18,000
okay, that's
calories?
okay. Yes, okay, that's the might be
it's
a
like a
day.
maybe
full
it's in
day.
a day. But even if
Even
it's a day,
still.
6,000. A lot of people don't even eat 2,000 in a day.
Question.
Yeah.
So, do you think they are not eating throughout the day as well? Is that
Well, I mean, that might be part of it.
6,000 calories?
Chess players.
Why does anybody ever work out? Why don't they just play a game of chess and call it good?
bro?
Well, I don't think it's like the average Joe. I think
I
it's
think
only
it's
if
like-
you're top
If you're
tier.
thinking
If
really
you
hard.
if you are 1v1 with a timer right next to you and you are sweating your balls off like ding.
Do you think
Yeah.
like Warzone players lose weight too?
Oh,
No.
I bet a lot of
think
gamers
I lose weight
at like the
playing
top
Warzone.
tier.
Sweat, just like water weight.
Oh,
Bro,
yeah,
if I
actually,
was
though.
in a professional chess match, I would sweat so much just sitting there.
Yeah, I also
Yeah,
would
but
get
you also stop
absolutely-
playing.
Yeah,
you
you
also
also-
stop playing chess with us.
You'd also lose like 5 minutes in, so it wouldn't be that long of a
That's true.
Yeah.
I wonder
Yeah.
how long I could stay alive for in a real chess match.
Look.
until
Robert
your timer runs out.
Robert Sapolsky, who
Pretty much.
studies stress in primates at Stanford University, says a chess player can burn up to 6,000 calories in a day while playing in a tournament, 3 times what an average person consumes in a day.
But this guy studies primates. He's
it's
probably
on,
having.
it's on ESPN.com.
He's
He
got
bro.
works
gorillas.
at Stanford, and it's on
So
ESPN.
what?
He studies at. He is a professor at Stanford.
doesn't
Bro,
mean
I don't
shit
understand
to
how
me.
you can lose so many calories.
It's just a wannabe
thinking,
Stafford.
I mean, I can click on the article.
Well,
I'm sure it goes
I
in depth.
know that you need carbs. You need like when people don't go keto. This is why I don't support
Yeah.
keto, because your body needs carbs to like function properly mentally and physically. Because it uses your glycogen, like when you think and like your brain uses.
It's hard to take you seriously.
You're in ski goggles.
Come on, boys, on the counter.
Okay, sorry.
Anyways.
For those of you listening on Spotify, we were just laughing because Shim is wearing ski goggles for
Just
literally
no
no reason.
Zero reason.
And so it's just hard to look at him.
Glycogen.
Yeah, so your brain uses your glycogen storage, so that
Okay.
you need carbs, and so I believe it when they burn that many calories. I'm just wondering what they're eating. How do they have all this energy to burn?
Maybe they're all
Yeah.
taking laxatives because they don't want any toxins in their body, so they're just kind
That's why they're burning calories, because they just shit everything
just-
out.
between terms. It's like, all right,
What's that called at the hospital when they like your shit is like attached to a tube? Or your pee, I
Catheter.
guess. Catheter. But do they have that for your ass too?
I
I
where you
I
poop
think
and it
so.
just goes into a tube.
No, it's
Yeah.
just like it turns into the South Park episode. Mom, bring me the toilet.
Wait, but that's so they can't do that. Like if you're bedridden, you still gotta like get up and go take a shit. Or how do you
I
shit?
feel like
That's
no.
the
They I know. I think they lean you over. You roll over to your
Oh.
side and you shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
Or you might wear a
Ah.
diaper. I when I was in the hospital,
Brutal.
they wouldn't let me get up to pee, so I had to pee in a container. Let me tell you,
Damn,
when
dude.
you're laying down and trying to pee in a container and you're super dehydrated, super hard.
you're
And
super hard.
That doesn't help.
so hard.
That made it even harder.
Okay, so it says in this article, based on breathing rates, which triple during competition, blood pressure, which elevates, muscle contractions before, during, and after major tournaments, Sapolsky suggests that grandmasters' stress responses to chess are on par with elite athletes' experiences.
Grand master
That's
like-
the highest
the
rank.
of
chess.
a chess player.
Yeah, there's like different.
Isn't that the
it's
name?
like a black belt.
Isn't that what the KKK leader's called? That's Grand Wizard.
That's like a grand wizard.
I'm saying that was.
It says grandmasters sustain elevated blood pressure for hours in the range found in competitive marathon runners. So their
Damn.
blood pressure is the same as a guy running a marathon.
So you think chess players are like super athletic then?
No, I don't
No,
think that's
I think they're
how
just
that
No.
super stressed out.
It says it all
Yeah.
combines to produce an average weight loss of 2 pounds a day, or about 10 to 12 pounds over the course of a 10-day tournament, in which each grandmaster might play 5 or 6 times. The effect can be off-putting to the players themselves, even if it's expected.
Bro, so carb load.
Okay,
you know?
2 pounds a day. If I don't eat a lot, I lose 2 pounds in a day.
Damn, so there's a guy.
or I take a shit. and I
there's
lose
a-
2 pounds.
That's true, dude. That's
the
very
same
true.
There's a competitor who normally weighs 135 and he drops down to 120 when he competes.
Whoa.
Holy shit! How tall is he?
Dude, that is
That's
insane.
like not healthy.
I wonder if there's any pro chess players that are just jacked.
No.
Like,
Yeah, probably. There's like pro gamers that are jacked.
Yeah, like if they have 2 hobbies, then
would you say being a pro chess player is nerdier than being a pro gamer?
Yes.
So.
Or are they equal level of nerdiness?
So there's like 2 different types of nerds. There's like the there's the
book nerd?
Star Wars. Yeah, there's like the Star Wars like sci-fi. That's the the Warzone nerd,
fuck
like
you
the
trying to
gaming
say about Star
like
Wars?
the gaming
no,
nerd.
there's
No,
like-
there's like a gaming nerd,
Don't
and then
you
there's
know?
like a nerd that's like I'm gonna play piano and read books in the library.
and they're like
Those
a
are the
mechanical
chess
engineer at
players.
SpaceX.
Okay, I
Those
think
are
I
chess
agree.
players.
There's like that library book nerd who
Yeah.
play chess, but the sci-fi Star no. Then there's the book nerd, and then there's the computer nerd.
Yeah, but I would say sci-fi would mix in with a computer nerd more likely.
I think we're
Obviously,
just trying
I'm
to label
generalizing
them.
nerds.
But
yeah, I
the
think you're just trying to label people.
but the
Kyle.
library nerd could pick up a sci-fi book,
So what?
Yeah.
so he could be into sci-fi. So like
A lot
No,
of the
impossible.
Nerd,
Impossible.
Either nerd could be into sci-fi.
Yeah,
man.
a lot of the library nerds are probably into gaming as well.
Yeah, that was an offensive way of saying I think chess players are nerdier than Warzone
Yeah, I
players.
I think being a nerd has more to do with your personality than
what you do. Yeah.
right? Like
true.
like you can be like you look at like streamers, right? Like there's a lot of streamers who play video games for 10 hours a day every day for their entire life, but they're like sociable, outgoing people who
Yeah,
aren't like
that's
nerdy
true.
personalities. Same can go with both of those. So I
And
think
I've
it
seen
comes more down to that.
some people in the one sec. And I've seen some people in like the athletics world that are just nerdy as shit.
Yeah.
Like some people I've seen host these sports podcasts and they look like they've
Bro,
never touched a
like
ball in their life.
Doug Baldwin, kind of nerdy.
Really?
Kind of nerdy.
Doug Baldwin is.
I mean,
I didn't
Rodrigo
know that.
Blankenship is a big nerd.
Okay, no, I'm just talking
We're
about
like, what did you do
dude,
after you hit your game-winning field goal? He's like, I built some Legos.
Okay, yes, that's nerdy. But like Doug Baldwin, just the way he talks, the way he carries himself, kind of nerdy.
yeah, but you kind of like that's
I'm saying
a
he's a dope
respected
dude. He's a
thing
dope
now.
dude. But like,
Yeah.
he's just
I'm
nerdy.
I'm down for the nerds. All right, I'm DTM, down to nerd.
DTN.
And
I thought you said M.
I think I said M.
You
Down
said
to-
DTM and then you said down to nerd.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, so
These are all facts.
sorry, sorry guys.
guys, I found this absolutely amazing Twitter account and
Is it mine?
it's grown since yesterday. It started yesterday with under 200,000 followers and now it has 365,000.
Whoa.
So
What is
mental
it?
math, Kyle.
165K.
There you go. It's
Wait,
called
Wait.
It's
Wait.
called down bad patrol. Okay, so I don't want to make it sound like this idea was like my original idea. But then it's basically dudes who are down bad. And this guy, whoever runs this account, finds screenshots of just guys that are
down, as in
that are down bad, which is
gambling?
like down bad is when you're
No, it's like when you're
down in
It's
the
like
next
the
account.
It's like
you're in the dumps.
it's like you're getting friend zoned or a girl
Yeah.
Oh, it's my
shits
favorite.
on you
Yeah.
or it's just you're down bad
Yeah,
if like
it's
So
just
it's
like-
me.
it's like me and Kyle for like our whole life
It's
basically.
just life. That's just
So
what I would say.
you guys will definitely get the vibe, but there are some that are just so terrible that I actually think I would just like move away if these happened to me.
Please read.
So
I think you move away from like the smallest thing, John.
what you say?
I think like if the smallest thing happened, you always be like, nope, I gotta leave.
I'm out of here.
Never.
Yeah, dude.
can't
Packing
ever
my
see this
bags, I'm
girl
going.
ever
Falls.
again.
He's like, this isn't the city for me.
No, actually, I don't think that's fair because I think these scenarios have happened to me more than anyone else here. I would
Okay,
say.
okay.
And you guys, I think you'll agree when you hear some of these.
Okay.
So I think I'm the most experienced. Okay.
Oh, John's experienced.
John's the
now.
most experienced.
John shoots his shot. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Just gets
Okay.
swatted a lot.
Someone said so the guy says, "Hey, how was your day?" The girl says, "LMAO, stop texting me. I have a man." Then the next day at 7:30 at night, the girl texts back and says, "Hey, could you come to the park tomorrow at 5 and take pictures of me and my boyfriend, please? If you do, I'll give you a hug."
What? That's terrible.
That is
Fuck
terrible.
that girl.
There's a
That's
lot
like-
that are way worse.
That's just mean.
Yes,
That's
straight
just
up
straight
mean.
up mean.
I'll give you a
That's
hug.
not friend zoning. That's just
Yeah.
mean.
You think
Yeah.
he did it?
No, he didn't respond.
Not yet.
And her name was Kate.
Kate.
It just seems like the worst name. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Can't-
All right.
How many
Yeah.
Kates?
I don't know a lot of Kates.
All right. So this one with a girl named Emily.
Oh.
She says, and so this is like the start of the conversation, but we can't see what was before it. But
Okay.
she says, by the way, don't text me during break, ... He says, okay. She says, can you cash at me $5 for lunch, heart emoji? And then he says, sorry, I didn't see this. I'll send it for tomorrow when I wake up. And then she says, how tall are you again? And he goes, 5'11". And she goes, aw, my boyfriend needs someone small just like that for his construction project. You could be like Santa's little helper. And he says, sure, I'll help out. I'll be his little elf. Haha.
Oh,
What?
my
This person's the
God.
fucking devil.
What is wrong with these
Bro.
girls, dude?
Bro, she said
Why are these guys such simps though?
Yeah, also, wait, what? He
Stand up
agreed
for
to help?
yourself, dude.
5'11's not even that short, though.
Yeah,
No.
I'm 5'11.
That's taller than half of this table.
That's
I'm
taller.
5'11.
You're not 5'11.
On my
bud.
driver's license, I'm 5'11.
Are you actually 5'11 on your driver's license?
I'm
Yeah.
5'11",
Not
180.
5'11.
5'11",
Or
180.
180.
That's like identity fraud or something.
Exactly.
Like you. That's not right.
But John, that
So,
kind of happened to you though. You Venmo'd a girl
I did Venmo a girl money.
For a hug.
Wow.
not for a
For
hug.
a text.
No, yeah. I mean, I've told this story before, but I was talking to this one girl, and then like she was like, "Hey," then like next day was like, "Hey, can you like Venmo me? Like I'm out of gas, and I like need gas really bad. Can you Venmo me like $10?" And I was like, first of all, if I Venmo you, you can't even get it into your bank account for at
Exactly.
least like 24 hours, right?
And
You can
do the instant
immediately
deposit.
transfer.
Okay.
Wait,
It
really?
just takes 1%.
It takes
out
like a percent out.
Oh,
Anyways,
so she got $9.
and 99 cents.
Yeah.
and
something
so
No,
like that. Like
90
90
cents.
90 cents, yeah.
yeah, math guy.
Oh, I fucked that
Big
one
math
up, too.
guy. So then I Venmo'd her money, and then the next day she just like never responded to me ever again.
You want to shout her name out?
No, I
right.
won't.
If you're listening, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah, Olga.
All right.
Olga.
Yeah, Gertrude.
Kate.
All right. This bitch, or this guy says, "Hey, I should be free around 6 tonight." She says, "Hey, okay." So he texted that at 1:41 p.m. She responds at 5:30 p.m. saying, "Hey, I'm just now seeing this. I'm so sorry, but I'm going to have to reschedule because I have a lot of things that I need to take care of before I socialize. LMAO." All right. Then the next day, she texts him and says, "Hi, friend," but HAIFREN. Hi, friend.
If you ever hit me with that, not get a
and then
response.
he says, "Hey, what's up?" And she goes, "Nothing much. Are you busy today?" which is not a good sign. If she didn't want to go out with you the day before,
Yeah.
and then she's asking if you're
Yeah.
busy,
Or she's got post-nut clarity and she wants you now.
and he says, I've got a couple of things to get done, but I'm free after that. And she says, do you think you can do me a huge favor? Could you write an essay for me?
Oh.
If not, I completely understand.
Oh.
Dude, fuck that.
Dude,
Did he do it?
imagine a girl standing you up, standing you up,
Standing you up.
but
Standing.
all right, standing
Steeding
you
you
up, standing you up,
Stunding.
and then the next day she asks you to write an essay for her.
I do it.
Nah,
I don't even
dude.
think I'd
For
write an essay for like
sex.
my girlfriend if I had one.
Yeah,
Like fuck that. Write your own essay.
yeah, that's
Yeah, like that is not my job.
Like, why would I do that for you? You can do it yourself.
dude. And like writing an essay is generally like if the person tries, that's a lot of work, you know. Like if you're getting someone to actually write an essay for you and they're actually gonna try, you better
They have to
compensate them
research,
pretty
they
well.
have to cite their sources. They have to like do a lot of stuff, man.
And maybe he would have gotten
Like,
some.
do people actually do that, or is that just a thing in movies?
What, citing sources?
Where it's like, no, where it's like, oh,
Writing essays for people.
Trust me, I cited a lot of
I,
sources.
I had a friend in college whose girlfriend would write essays and do his work for him all the time. But
but like, did he pay her?
no, they were dating. Like it was just,
Damn.
Did he do anything for her?
She
Well-
was down bad.
well, I don't think there was like it wasn't like a tit for tat like I do this, you do that type of thing. But like they're
It's like,
dating,
here,
they
I'll
do
do
stuff
this
for
class
each
for
other,
you.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I know people who would do that.
Yeah, I'm guilty of simping.
You
One time,
Simping
You
is
wrote
that
an essay
someone
for
writing-
someone?
Oh, you
yeah, I
wrote
was in
an
high
essay.
school, and then
Oh.
You
I
wrote an
broke up
essay
with-
for someone?
Yeah, and then I broke up with her, and then she faked a baby, and it was a happy relationship.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds super
So-
fun experience, dude.
I'll never write an essay for anyone ever again.
What did she get on it?
Better grade. I'm pretty sure she got like an A minus. I got like a B.
Wow.
Dude, I saw on Twitter that this
Yeah,
kid in
it's fucked.
this kid in high school took 21 Savage's verse in one of his songs and submitted it for his English class for a poetry assignment, and he got an A. He got 100%.
Wow.
Facts.
And then 21 Savage responded to his tweet and he said like, I don't know what he said.
He said, "Did you cite your source?"
yeah.
That's plagiarism.
All right, this next one is a girl named Jessie. So this guy says, pizza at 7? She says, yes. Can you give me a ride after? And he goes, yeah, I love late night drives. And she goes, no, I need you to drop me off at this Tinder guy's place. And he says, ooh, fun.
He's like, oh, damn it.
No, I've been there.
So actually,
not
there's
that
no-
He's driven someone to a Tinder date?
No, not that bad, but I've been in a lot of scenarios where I was under the assumption that this was like a date thing.
Oh.
And then she's like, yeah, so like this guy I'm talking to. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
I've been there
I'm
too.
a
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
You're talking to me.
Not a good feeling.
and I just, bro, sometimes I'm like you had to have known that
Yeah.
I thought this was a date, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you guys are just good friends.
Yeah, but it's like,
Yeah, but
sometimes
that's
it's,
just like
it's so obvious that we're not just good friends,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I think some people also just probably like that feeling of someone liking you.
Yeah.
And they kind of want to hold on
Superiority
to that.
complex.
Yeah, exactly.
woman.
Not even just that.
Not
What's
even
the-
just women.
No,
guys do
yeah,
it
there's
too.
men that do it too, for sure.
what's the term? Like gaslighting.
Sure.
That's
Lighting gas.
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah.
term, but I'll look it up and just to make sure I know that's what it means.
That I'm
but-
pretty sure that's correct.
ripping gas.
Oh, I've ripped gas.
Shim's big into gaslighting.
There's plenty of gas in our apartment.
Yeah, so it says to manipulate someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. So maybe that's a little like
A
extreme.
little different, but that's basically it. Yeah.
All right.
Gaslight reminds me of The Great Gatsby.
The green light.
Because of the green light.
Did you guys like that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
that was
That was
an
good.
amazing,
That was an
amazing
amazing
connection you made.
I have this weird
Superb, really.
connection with like movies that we had to watch because of school. They always
Like
hold like a
PTSD?
special place in my brain.
Like
Like
Hotel
Big
for
Fish?
Rwanda.
How about Okonkwo? Remember that one?
Oh,
Things fall apart. The book.
Things fall apart.
Yeah,
We didn't watch that movie,
Okonkwo.
though.
What was
Oh,
it? Nawoy?
Naboy?
His
Djibouti?
son, right? Nawoy and Okonkwo or
Someone's
something
gonna
like
be so mad if we're saying this wrong.
I might
All
be
I
saying
know
it
is
wrong.
I didn't read a single page of that book. I didn't even look at Spark Notes. And then we had a big like seminar where we like talk about it. And I didn't know we were talking about the book because I didn't really know what the book was. This was dumb freshman Kyle, not being prepared. And I went in honors class and everyone's all smart. And
Yeah.
I got destroyed.
Yeah.
Because I had to say something. And I think Luke actually was the one that said, Kyle, what do you think? Because he was trying to get me to chime in because I hadn't spoken yet.
And you need
He was trying to
And
help
he
you
was
out 'cause
getting,
you got to get the
he
points.
was getting his points for saying, Kyle, what do you think? And he was getting my points for getting me in. So I was like, all right, thanks for setting me up. He threw me the lob and I just completely fucked it up. And I said something that made no sense. And everyone I stopped talking and everyone just looked at me and then looked down and no one spoke after.
because they know that what you said made no fucking sense. Bro, I
Yeah.
think everyone's been there at least once.
Oh, yeah.
Where you're
bullshitting
You're
some stuff.
really trying to just pull something out of your ass, and it made no sense.
I pulled it out. It just was so wrong, and it was so embarrassing. And I just felt like the biggest idiot, and I was.
And the teacher knows too.
Yeah. Luckily, her back was turned, and she was looking at the other side of the room because we had like a big class. So I don't think she heard. But I got 100%. I just remember my
Wow.
whole class lost a lot of respect for me.
All right, this next girl. What do you guys if you had to give a name for a girl like this? What comes to
Karen?
mind? Karen.
I don't know.
Nicole.
Yeah,
I've
Nikki.
never met a
Fucking
Karen
Nikki.
like under 30.
That's true. That's because it's not a popular name anymore because of the connotation that comes with the name.
Yeah.
Like a Nikki, dude.
Nikki? All right.
Um,
We'll
yeah. Wait, I haven't heard it.
Or
So I
like
don't
a
even know.
yeah, but
or like
like a Jessica.
Jessica or like Madison.
So just a basic name.
Basic.
yeah. All right. So let's say Jessica says, "Are you really 5'6"?" And he goes,
Clark.
5'7" if I keep my back straight, which is, that's a good, funny response. He's like, playing off of his shortness.
He's a
witty.
short king, just trying to live it up.
And she responds, "OMG, that's so cute. You could be my little brother. I want to push you around in a stroller."
Oh my!
That's demoralizing. That's not
That is
friend zoning.
so
That's
disrespectful.
Bro,
That is just mean.
how do these girls not realize? Like, that's actually trauma. That is actually
That's
something that would lead to
cyberbullying.
PTSD.
Like, that kid has no confidence now.
No.
Zero
No.
confidence.
And anytime he
Push you
talks to a
around in a
girl
stroller?
for the rest of his life, until he gets a girl that really loves him, he's always going to worry that she's going to say something about his height.
Fuck, man.
Bro, wait.
That's
That
fucked,
sucks.
dude.
Like, I don't
Some
know
of these
if
girls are
like,
ruthless.
are they like being serious or is this like a joke? Like both sides know, so we're joking right now.
Yeah.
I don't think
I don't
so.
think so. Yeah.
No. It wasn't a joke. I feel like I think a lot of guys will say offensive things to girls that they don't realize are offensive or like whatever. There's certain things you don't say to girls. Things you don't say to guys. It's height and hair is what you don't
Height,
say to guys.
hair. Even like fatness, but like
Yeah.
that is a little more okay with a guy than a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like talking about weight.
Yeah.
Willig, would you agree
Brutal.
with this? So this is a good time to ask this because Kyle brought it up the other day. But he said, I think guys that have sisters are better at like knowing in terms of a relationship with a girl. Because you had a sister, like when to say certain things and when to not say certain things. Whereas guys who didn't have a sister growing up, like don't get
I
it.
feel like you're like selecting me.
No,
No,
I'm
no,
not,
it's
I'm not
true.
saying you say anything bad, but I'm just saying,
No,
Willig, do you
but
think
I agree because I've said some bad stuff that don't fly. Like,
Well, it's-
chill out.
Like you'll say it's not even mean things that you say. You'll just have little things that maybe you'll say that I just hear it. I'm like, you don't have a sister. You don't
Yeah,
get it.
like you over the years growing up with a sister, you learn like certain trigger words that
Yeah.
you can't say to a girl.
No,
like things that you would say to
there's
a boy
one
and
word.
like,
There's
not
one
be
word
worried
that
about
comes
it,
to
like,
mind right
you
now
learn
that I
these
say a
things.
lot that I love making jokes about, and it's so not okay to make jokes about, and it's that one word.
But it's like it's not even necessarily about making jokes.
It's classic.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't want you to say what
No,
that
I'm not
word
gonna say
is,
it at
but
all. But that's one word that I know if I had a sister, it wouldn't be in my life. It wouldn't be in my vocabulary.
we're not even talking just like a word in particular. It's more just like
The way you respond to things, like the way you say things. Yeah, there's just like certain.
Yeah, I don't really get it.
certain
You're right.
triggering
I just
things.
don't. I don't understand what you guys are talking about.
But that's the same thing with. I mean, none of us have brothers either. So
yeah, but with brothers, you don't really have to worry about it as much.
yeah.
I mean, I just think of
I feel
like people
from-
that have.
at least I don't have a brother, so I
Yeah.
don't know. But I feel like from what I do know, brothers just bully each other the whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just the way it is.
I mean, me and my sister bullied each other, but
yeah, but there's just
No.
times where like I've had a girlfriend or whatever, and there's been like difficult situations where I feel like I handled it better because I had a sister.
yeah.
And if I didn't, I might have said something that would have just made it even worse.
Or like knowing when to say something or when to just not say something.
Yeah.
Or like things like that. Like
Or
when do you give them their space? When
saying yo, calm down is probably not the best thing to say.
Yeah, but like, dude,
I know.
I need to find a girl who can say that to me and I can say that to her.
That's
Because like
good.
one
That
thing I
is
need is
fair.
like, hey, can you just chill out? Like if you told me to chill out, I'd be like, okay, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Like I'm overreacting.
That's why.
would
That's why
you,
a girl
though?
with brother that grows up with a bunch of
That's
brothers
true,
would be
yeah,
good because then
yeah,
she
but,
knows
like,
how to
I'm like,
be with a bunch of
yeah,
dudes.
that's true. I'm just like, yo, chill out. Like it's not that big of a deal.
But if
She's
someone,
like, oh, what? Don't tell me to chill out.
but if someone told me to chill out, I probably wouldn't react the best
It
either.
depends how they say it and who says it. to
Right?
me.
Yeah.
Like, but the thing is, like, yeah, my older brother Ryan, he goes, yo, chill the fuck out. I go, no, you chill the
That's
fuck
because
out.
it's you and Ryan. Though. Like,
Yeah, well, it's just like my brother. Like, dude, I just need a relationship that's chill like that and laid back. I
yeah,
can't.
yeah, that's fair.
All right, this next one is with a girl named Sarah.
Oh.
You know, could be a very
Sarah.
Another
nice
basic
girl.
name.
He says, "Hey." She responds with, "I'm good."
Damn, that's like the meanest, sassiest response. I'm good.
I'm good. And the thing is, it says at the bottom, your chat is pending until Sarah blank adds you as a friend.
Oh my
So he
gosh.
added her, said that she didn't even bother adding him back. She just knew. She knew right away.
Okay, at the same time, like, you don't want to lead the guy on at all. So it's like, if you're really not interested, then like,
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to say it like
But also,
that.
like, as a
but,
guy,
like-
also as a guy, don't you know when to shoot your shot?
yeah, but also you have
yeah.
to know, like, when you shoot your shot, sometimes that shit's just gonna.
Yeah,
that's
like-
true.
That's
Like,
part
I
of
would
it.
much
All-
rather have that
Yeah.
than have some girl say, like, yo, I want to push you around in a stroller.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I'd rather just get a straight up like, no, I'm chilling.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
I'm just a high percentage shot taker, you know?
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
like, if I don't have a shot in the paint, I'm
Efficient.
probably not going to take it.
Like Jordan might shoot 2 shots, but he's gonna go 2 for 2.
I'm
Yeah.
probably going to go for 2 for 2.
See,
I feel
It's
that
just
too.
And
high
then
percentage shots.
I'm going to shoot like
John's like
10,000
Kobe.
shots. And I'm going to go like 4,000 for 10,000.
That's 40%.
But it's still 40%.
if you shoot 40% from 3, you're a good player.
Yeah. Okay. The next one. So this is from a girl's perspective. Okay. This
Wait,
is the first.
4,000 for 10,000. Yeah, that's 40%. Sorry, I thought I did that wrong.
Nice, Kyle.
Okay. So this is the first one where it's a girl who's down bad.
Okay.
And it says Dylan from Tinder is the guy's name.
Dylan.
She says,
that's like a Kyle.
Frat boy.
she says, hey, so did you want to come over tonight? Dylan says, hey, so I know we planned on tonight, but I have to cancel. And she says, oh no, why? And he says, I forgot that Cyberpunk 2077 just came out and I have to play it. Also, you're not really my type.
Damn. All right, Dylan.
And then she says, then why did you give me your number? And he says, I felt bad.
Okay, that's really mean.
That is
Okay,
100% honesty, though.
shit,
That's
that is
dude.
I
okay,
mean,
but
he's
that's
being
really-
honest.
Yeah, but like,
But like you could have like
there's
gave
not-
her
Yeah.
You don't always need to be honest.
like,
No.
There's time
like
for-
ignorance is a
for
bliss, like we
lying.
talked about.
Yeah, there's an
sometimes,
easier way to
Sometimes
let
the
them down.
truth is like not the best way.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Bro, that was a triple whammy. It was first, Cyberpunk is more important than you.
You're not my type.
Then you're not even really my type. And then I added you because I felt bad for you.
And instead of hooking up with this girl, he's gonna make a dick. Look at this guy's dick and make it perfect
Yeah.
on Cyberpunk.
But
Dude, there
dude-
weren't as many options as I thought there was.
Yeah.
Little dick was
It's literally,
disappointing.
it was like small, medium, large.
And then
really,
Would you guys-
circumcised or uncircumcised.
What'd you guys go with?
oh, huge.
Huge.
Huge and
Massive.
circumcised or
I heard-
uncircumcised?
I went uncircumcised.
I think mine's on all.
Oh, no. Sorry. I went
Whoa.
circumcised because I wanted to be like myself. A huge circumcised dick.
Well, that's
Oh
not like
yeah,
me, though.
sure, okay.
But I saw
I would
on
use the
Twitter.
vagina for John.
I saw on Twitter that apparently
It's a glitch, right?
no. So the game like is built where like every decision you make has a consequence to the story, and like there's a bunch of different alternate endings. But someone said PSA, like if you're getting Cyberpunk, don't give your guy a circumcised dick because a lot of times it won't let you have sex at certain storyline points because the girl will see your dick and then make fun of it for being circumcised.
Make fun of it for being
What?
circumcised?
Yeah,
oh,
because, like-
2077.
Yeah,
it's a
'cause-
different world. out
It's a
there.
different
Oh,
world where
shit.
like everyone's uncircumcised, and
I mean,
so like
we all shouldn't be circumcised. I don't know why we are.
yeah, I don't know.
It's like a cleanliness thing. It's easier.
It
It's
is.
easier to stay hygienic. It just takes less work to make sure. It's
yeah,
I
but
mean,
I
but
think
it's just
they've
super
realized like it's
weird.
kind of unnecessary.
Yeah,
now.
Why are you
definitely
gonna just
is.
cut this baby's dick?
But
You know?
yeah. So apparently, like if you pick a circumcised dick from the get go, there's a lot of sex scenarios that you can't do because
Bummer.
the people don't like your dick. So
Yeah.
clean. Interesting.
Well, hopefully I die before 2077. Shit.
What, is your dick going to be
Your
uncircumcised
dick's not going to
at
be
that
looking
point?
good in
It, like, goes back?
2077. I'll tell you
I'll
that.
be looking hella good in 2077.
In 2077, you're going to be
70.
70, and your
57
dick's
years.
not going to be looking
It's
good.
57 years from now. You're going to be 80 years old.
80 years
Oh
old.
my god, I'll be 80 exactly in 2077.
Also,
holy shit, I don't want to live till 2077. Someone
wanna
kill
live
me
till
at
80?
52.
I got
at
you.
52, if I don't have $1 million, just kill me.
Okay.
wait, you don't want to live till you're 80?
Okay, yeah, I want to go. That's
Yeah.
an interesting
80's
conversation.
80's a
How
good
old
time
do you
to
want to
die.
live till?
I'm
Like
trying to get to 102. Just to say I
69.
lived in 3.
Trying to live to 69, a great ass life, everything I want to do.
Only 69?
Yeah, but it's like when your kids are
how
only,
great
like,
would that be?
Dude, my dad's like 65. I don't want to kill my
69
dad
is
in
not
4
as old
years.
as you might think it is,
But
Jordan.
that's such a great age to die at.
Not really.
That's like that was like in middle school when we do the pacer and everybody would drop out at 69. Like,
Not me. I tried for some reason.
I'm gonna die at 69.
yeah.
I think it'd be tight.
Okay, wait. What'd you say? How old?
I'd be cool with like in the 80s, but getting to 102 would be dope if I wasn't just
You'd
like
be
in a wheelchair.
So frail
Because
in
no, because
102.
then you would Because
Live
you,
in 3 centuries.
yeah, you lived in
Just
a-
for
That's
swag.
true. That would
Yeah.
be cool.
So it's like
Okay,
I
wait. I
did that
changed my
shit.
answer to that. That's dope.
No, that's
No,
my answer. You
too
got
late.
it.
103. I
Too
have
late.
to be 103. I have to be
late.
103.
I want to be as old as I possibly can because I want to be the only living person born in the 1900s. So I would need everyone born in 1999 to die before me.
You're gonna have to get
I
to like
won't let that happen.
115, dude.
Willig and I are just battling it out to be the last.
Dude, like 102. Both of us 102 years old.
We're like trying to sabotage each
You could
other.
host like a battle to the death in your guys' like wheelchairs, and then you guys
Gladiator
fight,
battle.
and then the winner wins.
There should be a certain
Loser
age,
dies.
like you sign a waiver when you're like, 30, and it says that if I get to 107, after that age, like you have the right to send me into a battle arena with another 100-plus-year-old, and we fight to the death for. But like the money of that fight goes to my family.
Or charity.
Yeah, family or charity, and you can pick. But it's like your life is already basically useless at that point, so you just fight for money for your family, and it's entertainment for other people.
Or-
Would that be that
I
entertaining?
mean, I don't know if I'd watch a
Or-
pay per view
Yeah, I
of
don't know if
John
I'd
At
Fighting
fighting.
with
107
elderly
or at
people murdering
107,
each
you get
other.
you and your boys who are also 107 to do heroin on your deathbed.
Yeah, I mean,
Or you just make like Jackass with a bunch of 100-year-olds. Just do a bunch of stupid shit and everyone
Yeah, but, like,
eventually dies.
You guys are overestimating how much you can do at 102, though. Like,
Bro.
we're all gonna be in wheelchairs.
yeah.
Let's be
yeah.
real. Like, if anyone's getting to 102, it's gonna be maybe one of us.
Yeah. Unless they have some
Or maybe
some
all of us.
medical advancements
Or
before
none.
then, and
yeah.
life expectancy is going up. So.
202.
The thing that's
I wouldn't want to live
Crazy.
to 200.
is that like there's gonna be a time when one of us is alive and the rest of us are dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the king.
Well, unless we're like in a car and we all just
I
get
win.
hit by a semi together.
I think we should all plan it at like 99 years old. We all just go, all right,
It's all got
we're all just
together.
gonna go out in this minivan and just drive off.
drive
this
in front of a
bridge.
semi.
Just drive off in the desert.
We
No,
just
no
drive
man,
off a
no
cliff.
man left behind.
This is terrible.
Dude, think about the thrill though.
You and your boys just
You're
playing-
just blasting
blasting
music.
music like old ass geese. Just like, here we go, boys.
It's playing like bodies.
Yeah. Wow. And then when the like cops or medics find the car, the only thing still working is the sound system, and it's just playing bodies on a repeat.
It's 3 dead like senior citizens.
Um.
Anyways,
Well, speaking of
I'm
the
not ready to die
Cyberpunk
yet.
2077, if you guys don't know, like, look up gameplay of that game because I don't think that's what the world is going to look like in only 50 years from now. You know? Like, it's 2077, but it looks so futuristic with flying cars. Why didn't they just rebrand it and say, like, Cyberpunk 3077? You know?
because I don't think we're gonna be here in 1,000 years.
I just think it'd be more realistic than
Yeah,
saying
we'll
that
be on
that's what the
Mars.
world's going to be in 50 years. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, so like what was 50 years ago? 1970?
Yeah.
The world didn't look that it was pretty different from what it looks like now, but like in terms of like skyscrapers and like buildings and stuff like that, it's not terribly different, you know?
Yeah, that's my point.
Yeah, so I'm saying I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we got cell phones and podcasts.
But
Yeah,
at the
but-
same time,
And internet.
all it takes is like one major technological advancement and then the world as we know it could change pretty
Yeah.
True.
drastically.
Okay. I'm going to move on here. We got some more. So this girl says, I'll slow dance with you. I don't mind if you don't have a dance for one song. And they're talking about prom. And he says, haha. Wait.
Just haha.
No.
Nah.
I'm trying to figure out which one's the
I hate
girl.
my life.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah, so the girl says, I'll slow dance with you. I don't mind if you don't have a dance for one song. And he says, haha, no, that's fine. Or we could just go together, TBH. So he's like, we could just go to prom together.
Seems
she
logical.
goes, haha. And then he says, that would solve our problems of not having dates, right? So this guy doesn't have a date. The girl doesn't have a date.
Agreed.
And she goes, haha, that's so sweet, but that's okay. And he says, just a thought. And she goes, haha, it's okay.
Oh my God.
She's really saying.
So
I mean,
she really doesn't want to go with
But that's
this
kind
guy.
of a nice way of like saying no.
Yeah, what is she
Like,
supposed to
it's
say?
okay. Like, no,
Well,
it's
she
okay.
Yeah,
doesn't have a
that guy
date.
did need to know when to call it quits.
Yeah.
Like,
kept persisting.
like he really tried, and it was pretty obvious
She's
from
like,
the beginning that she
haha,
wasn't
like,
interested.
haha, it's okay. Like, it's okay. No, like, it's okay.
Yeah, but if she
I could
doesn't
totally
have a
see
date
that.
and they're friends, is she just not going to go? Would you rather not go
Well, do
or
we
go
know
with
that
this
they're,
guy?
yeah,
like,
maybe they're not
good
good
friends?
friends. What
Maybe
if it's just some girl
Random
that like
dude from high school.
Some random dude from high school who wants to go with her.
yeah, that just like keeps talking to her,
And she's
like,
being nice. She's like, okay, yeah, I mean, like, I'll dance with you for a song, like,
So this one's kind of
Okay.
on the guy.
you know.
All right.
I think it is kind of, like, it sucks, but it's kind of on him for like not knowing when to call it quits.
That's fair.
At least she said haha. That makes it nice. Haha.
Haha. It's okay.
Okay. Here's one that I really respect this girl's honesty.
Good.
So this is Jenny. I think I might kill myself if I was the guy, but that's okay. So Jenny says, "Hey, I don't think you should come on a Wednesday night, and I don't think we should see each other anymore." And he says, okay. Why is that?" She says, "I would rather just be alone than be settling for the bare minimum."
Damn.
And he says, "If that's what you want."
he didn't even fight
So-
back that he was the bare minimum. He's
So
just
Well,
like,
what are you gonna say when somebody says that to you?
I mean,
I'm not the bare minimum, bitch.
I wouldn't reply.
Like, no,
Probably.
you just take it.
Dude, she really had
That's
to do him
brutal.
like that.
That's fucked.
That's
I'd
brutal.
rather be with absolutely no one than be in your presence. That's like we took a personality test, and there was a question that says, do you feel like your time by yourself is more, what was the question? Like more
more,
engaging or more, do you enjoy time by yourself more than time with other people? And I said like oftentimes yes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of get this girl because like sometimes you're with someone and you're just like, I'd rather just like not be with them right now. Okay, so this is a reversal again. This is a girl texting a guy named Daniel. And she says, "Did you submit the project?" And he goes, "Just submitted it now. We're done." She goes, "Yay, have a good break." And he goes, "You too." And then she says, "Also, this is a bit random, but let me know if you ever want to talk more. Working with you was fun." And she said, "We should. You can introduce me to your hot friends."
Oh.
Oh,
Wait, she said that to the guy?
No, the guy said that to her.
Bro, that's so douchey.
Yeah, she wanted to talk more.
What?
And Daniel said, "You should introduce me to your hot friends."
Oh
Fucking
my
A,
gosh.
Daniel. Bro.
Daniel, dude.
Dan.
Come
Dog.
on, show some respect.
Now, listen.
Now, she might not have been that attractive.
Yeah, but still, like,
You don't say that.
you don't say that to. That's
No,
one of those
exactly.
things you don't say to a girl. You
Yeah,
know, like,
exactly.
No, but this could be one of those examples. Like maybe Daniel didn't have a sister, and maybe in Daniel's mind he was like, "Yeah, like you're really hot, but you could also introduce me to your other really hot friends." But when he said it, it came off as like, "You're ugly, and you should introduce me to your hot friends."
Yeah, I don't think that's where he was going with it.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
yeah, I don't think that's where he's going. And like, regardless of whether or not you have a sister, I feel like it should be pretty obvious that you shouldn't say that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the honest like best response in your opinion?
It's like
To
reject
shutting
someone.
someone down.
Yeah. What do you guys think is the best response to shut someone down in just like the nicest possible
Well, it
way?
depends what they say.
If it's like
hit on me.
okay. Hey Kyle, I had really fun talking to you at the party the other night. Like, do you want to go out and get lunch sometime?
Yeah, shit. I don't know what I would say to that. What do you say? Fuck. I'd be like, I might. Maybe you'd go to lunch with them, just be nice, but give off really friend vibe. If they are a nice person.
No,
Why
I
not
don't
go
even
to
think
lunch?
you can accept
I
that
just don't even
invitation
wanna
though,
go.
because then it immediately is like
Yeah.
I think 95% of the time if someone asks to go to lunch with you in that way, it's most likely like a date
date thing.
lunch.
You can just
There
say,
are
"I'm not-"
times where it's like, "Hey man, like it was cool, like we should get lunch and talk business," or like that's not a date and that's clearly set up as not a date. You know? What?
All right, well, hit on me. Come on.
Hey, you're looking big and strong.
Thanks.
How,
That's it. Okay.
do you wanna go back to my place?
Are you an attractive girl?
No.
Okay. Well,
She says yes. Yeah. Sure.
yeah, sure.
Kind of defeats the whole purpose of this activity.
Okay.
No.
No, let's say.
No,
let's
no,
say
I'm
I'd be like-
6'10".
I'd be like,
I'm
hey.
6'10",
Okay, be like, hey.
and I just dunked on you.
Yeah, I'm just like,
Hey, you're pretty cute. You want to come back to my place?
wait, are you a girl?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I'm not really looking for anyone right now. I'm chilling. Thanks, though. Like, hopefully I can see you around the gym.
That's when I pick you up and take you.
she goes. We'll see about that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I think Jordan's right though. Generally, like you gotta like show appreciation, show that you're like, oh, like
Yeah.
you know, like you recognize the fact that they are trying to hit on you or whatever,
Yeah.
or asking you whatever. But
like, let him.
let him down slowly. Let him know that you're not interested, and like you don't need to say, oh no, I'm good. Like, oh, I want to push you in a baby stroller. No, none of that shit. Just say, like, you know, like it's really nice of you to offer, but I'm okay.
Not
I'm
looking
chilling.
for anything right now.
It's like I'm not.
Thanks,
Yeah, you're
so.
not looking for anything
I'm
right
not
now.
look-
or-
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
probably the best answer. Not fucking. I would love to push you around.
Yeah. All right. Can you
Could you actually hop in my stroller? And could you actually hop in my back seat and make
I got a
baby
car
sounds?
seat back there. You can hop in. You
Okay.
can go for a little drive.
What the fuck was that?
I think it comes, and then I read this one, and it's fucked. Okay. All right. Next up, I'm waiting for one of these to be like a redeeming, like a good text, but I'm not.
I don't
Not seeming to find
think we're
any.
gonna find.
Those are hurting my
The
eyes.
goggles have come off.
Yeah.
Those are hurting my eyes.
After 47 minutes, the goggles have come off. Okay. He says, "Okay, I'm leaving now. I'll see you there." Smiley face. Just pulled up. Just let me know when you get here. I'm in the red Nissan Sentra. Then a little bit later says, "Hey, you still coming?" She goes, "No."
Oh my god,
That's it. Bro,
that's terrible, dude.
that is, if you're going to stand someone up, it is like a cardinal rule of life. Like, you really shouldn't, in my opinion. You should, if you have a date planned, you really should go.
Yeah.
Unless, like, if you get in a car crash or something tragic happens, you let them know. That's out of your control. But if you really honestly want to just bail on a date, you have to at least let them know like 8 hours beforehand.
Yeah, especially before they start getting ready.
Yeah.
Or
like,
while they're waiting for you in their car.
yeah, at the restaurant. Like, what do you think is what's the least, or like the acceptable time frame to bail on a date? Like, can you do it 3 hours before, or is even that too
No,
bad?
I'd say like a day.
I think
whole day.
maybe the morning of.
At least, yeah.
Yeah,
for
I
me,
mean,
at
if
least a day.
if you're talking like you know a day in advance, then let them know a day in advance. But like, if you find out like a couple hours before, just as soon
if like
as you,
your
as soon
if
as
like
you
your
know, I
grandma's
don't know.
if your grandma dies in the morning, like yeah, bail.
That's
Yeah.
different though.
But
No,
like
but I
But
meant
are
if
you
you
talking
just
about
don't
just
want to
bailing? You just
go.
don't feel
if
like
you're just
going?
bailing, then at least a day.
And is there any way to say it?
I would
in
say
a
like
nice way?
the morning of that day that you're going on the date would be the last time that you could do it. Like,
Yeah, the
before
morning-
before
yeah.
noon. If you're going out for dinner, like before noon that day.
Yeah.
And do you tell them you just aren't interested, or do you make up a nice lie to let them down easy? Or do you just say like,
I
"Hey, I
think,
thought I was interested, but I'm just not."
That's
feeling
hard because like I feel like different people appreciate different things. For me, I would just want to know. Like
I would just
want
want
someone to be like,
yeah.
"Yo, I'm not interested. I don't want to."
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Because that way you don't have any expectations. You don't like, oh well, maybe like next time.
Maybe
you want to go
next
out?
day.
You want to go out next week? Do you want to go to like? No,
Oh,
you just
next
know and
weekend
you're
I'm
just
sick
down.
with the flu.
Yeah.
I can't go out.
Gonna be super busy.
Okay, let me find. There's this one from last night that I want to find. Oh, here's one that I think you guys would like.
Your deodorant smells good.
Thank you. Do you want
I-
to hit on me?
You
Was
guys
that
wanna
a?
go- Is that-
That was.
No.
How do you respond, John?
You want to come over and have sex?
Jordan, what do you say?
Yes.
All right.
I'm only into anal though.
Should we leave?
Should we also have sex?
Okay, so this girl is texting James, and James says, "You are very sexy."
Oh God.
Okay, James.
First of all,
All right, James.
I just feel like the word "sexy" doesn't translate over text very well.
You are sexy. Yeah.
Just
that's
like
true.
It just
You're
comes off as
sexy.
creepy.
You're a
Yeah.
very sexy girl. I don't know.
you can use "sexy" in like in person if it's the right scenario, but
Give me a scenario.
I think like the only scenario I can think of is like hooking up. Like
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're so fucking sexy.
Yeah, like that. Like saying it
But even
aggressively.
that is
Say,
like
you got to say it aggressively, or else it's gonna be like
Say it
weird.
in the right pitch too.
Yeah.
You're sexy today. It's like
Yeah.
It's like that dress is sexy.
I
No.
was like, okay.
No.
it's weird.
All right, so he goes, you are very sexy. And she goes, thanks, but I have a boyfriend. And he goes, please talk to me instead. And then she says, down bad. Now, James didn't really understand what down bad meant.
Oh, she's
And-
down. That's what he
And
thinks.
he said, I'm sorry, I will heal. Bark, bark, woof, woof. So she, he thought that she was going like, down, bad.
Oh my.
He's like, oh,
He's like, oh, we're
role play. I like role. Yo, did you move this camera? No. It looks like it's not pointed at me.
Dude, it's pointed right here,
Bro.
right in between us.
Bro.
All right, never mind.
Oh, thanks for ruining the moment.
Sorry about that.
Rudy the Bowman.
But yeah, maybe he's in a role play.
He just went along with it.
God.
Bad. Woof, woof. All right. Yo, if you guys, hypothetical here, all right? You go
I
on
would
like
not roleplay as a dog.
you go on a date with this girl.
If there's a leash, no, I'm not doing it.
You go on a date with this girl. She's really cool, really fucking hot. Nothing happens first night. Then like the next, you guys go on another date. You go back to her place that night, and then you go in her room, and it's just like
A dungeon,
it's just like all. What's just something really
Dogs.
weird?
like a swing, like a handcuffs
Like
everywhere.
Hello Kitty or something.
Yeah, like it's all Hello
Oh.
Kitty sex stuff, and like everything. There's like dildos. There's like straps, handcuffs,
Hello
and
Kitty
and
dildo.
she's like, and then she wants you to be the kitty. Like she'll still fuck you, but you just gotta act like a kitty. Would you do it?
Are we talking like
How-
this is like a Tinder hookup
like-
type of thing? You
like-
never see the girl again, or are you like
No, like you're
you're
really
like going on dates with this girl?
you're really into her as a person, but you just find out at her house.
Like, is that what I'm doing? Like,
I mean,
plowing
that
her
would-
and saying meow?
That would turn me away from
like-
the person. So.
yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, she wants you to like crawl into the room on all fours, and then once you start fucking her,
Is
she
there a
wants you
litter
to be
box?
like,
I don't think I could do that.
Like start
I could-
purring.
yeah.
Can you purr for me?
I don't think I could do that.
How do you guys do that?
This is fucking weird. Yeah. Would
Yeah, I
you
don't
shit in a litter box if like
if she wanted me to.
yeah?
Would you
If I
fuck
was
me
allowed
after?
to shit in a litter box,
No.
I would shit in a litter box.
I would not.
That seems so much easier than a toilet.
There were times as a kid where I
Why?
legitimately thought about pooping in a litter box.
Bro, because you don't have to wipe your ass in a litter box.
Yeah, you do.
I'm pretty sure your ass is not any cleaner if you shit in a litter box.
it
You
doesn't
have
just
to-
get only dirty on a toilet, dude.
I
You
guess
gotta
you're, I
wipe
There's
guess you're
still
right.
gotta
shit
wipe it.
on
But,
your
like,
ass.
It's not
Your
toilet
cat,
on
but
your
like
ass.
your cats never wipe their ass.
Isn't it gross that animals never wipe their ass?
Oh, Bentley gets his wipe,
and we're
his
just
ass
okay
wiped.
with it?
Yeah, my
Wait,
dog,
you
my
wipe your
dog,
dog's
my
ass?
dog gets his ass wiped
Yeah.
sometimes. Only sometimes.
Yeah,
if
some-
it's like
some dogs-
messy. If it's messy. I mean, like sometimes you like I'll take my dog out to go to the bathroom and like you can see that there's a little
There's like
a
poopy
little
things.
something,
Yeah.
something
I can't
dingling
be-
down
I have a
there.
cat that gets shit stuck on her butt all the time, and we have to clip it off.
Have you guys ever
It's like a mat. It's gross, dude.
have you guys ever thought about like
She got a lollipop stuck there once too.
Oh, you're so gross.
She sat on a
You
lollipop.
are so disgusting.
No, she didn't shit it out. She just sat on
I
it.
know, but you.
And she's
why
walking.
Are you leaving lollipops?
It wasn't me. And she just starts walking around. There's a lollipop on her ass, and she wouldn't let anyone touch it. I was like, dude, she had a lollipop for like 2 days on her ass.
Do you have a picture of it?
Nah, I wish.
I wish you had a picture of it.
but has anyone else thought about like I guess bigger dogs in particular, you don't really go around like wiping your golden retriever's ass. They just like
Some
poop.
people do.
Okay, well, I think most people would say
I
they
think
don't.
Bigger
Right, and then
dogs.
how
I
they
think
lie
bigger
down on
dogs.
the couch.
Yeah, like I always have thought about they go
Yeah.
out to take a shit, then I let them in and I'm like petting with them and playing with them, and then like maybe 5 minutes later they hop up on the couch and lay down next to me. Part of my brain is like, what if your poopy butt gets on my blanket or something?
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably happens.
yeah.
Dogs are gross.
And then
I
like
mean-
a week
Yeah, they
later,
are.
you
They
like
are.
you find like a weird piece of chocolate on your blanket and it's not really chocolate.
You
You're like,
eat it,
oh
you're like,
damn,
"Oh."
this is from my drumstick last night.
Pick it up and eat it. This is not my drumstick.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Kind of gross.
How we doing, boys? Willig, I missed you.
Yeah, missed you guys too.
But I would like to say dogs are the superior animal.
Yeah, no.
I love
dog-
cats.
yeah,
I love all
I would-
animals.
I
but, like,
genuinely
dogs
agree, but
are-
I do really fuck with cats too.
Yeah, like the right cat.
Cloud.
Dude, Cloud was the best cat I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
He was like as chill as a really chill dog who just wanted to like hang out and wanted attention with laying in your lap and stuff.
Yeah.
He's also
But
fat as fuck.
he was a fat cat.
That's what was awesome though.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
awesome. He was the best. I miss that cat.
I
Did I ever tell you guys he got adopted?
Yeah. That's
Good
good.
though.
Yeah.
Are you-
We were all hella sad when we had to take him back to the shelter.
Are you ever going to go visit him with his new owner?
Probably not.
They probably don't even tell you who adopted him.
No,
So.
yeah.
Damn, Cloud is gone forever.
Cloud9.
But dude, I was honestly worried that he wouldn't get adopted because he was an old diabetic cat.
Yeah.
Like we literally had to
Lost
give
that.
him shots twice a day for his diabetes. So I was afraid that nobody.
Well,
would
like,
wanna
how does
take
it
him in.
feel knowing that you single-handedly changed a cat's life for the better?
Dude, it feels great, honestly.
I did that once too.
It does.
Remember Stubbs?
Yeah,
We
Stubbs,
took care of
neighborhood
a
cat.
stray cat that was just started coming around.
And then
We
just let him go?
we started
back
taking
into
care
the
of her. We
wild?
took her to the vet. She had no tail.
What did you do with her?
We gave her to some neighbor's aunt or something, and then she ran away.
Oh, that's good.
So we helped her. She
Yeah.
moved on.
She didn't want
Well,
the
your
help.
your other cat also most likely got eaten by a
Two of 'em.
coyote.
Two of them.
Yeah.
And this is something for the fans. It's very wholesome. If you are thinking about getting an animal or have an animal, think about this. Like, you or the animal is not there for your entire life, but you are the animal's entire life. So it's like,
That's
give
facts.
the animal your all. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, if you're gonna
And
get an animal,
Don't. Yeah, I was gonna say, don't get an animal unless you're ready to do that.
yeah.
That too.
I think what it is, in my opinion, I think cats are awesome, but I think the best possible cat in the entire world is not near the best possible dog. So like
Yeah.
a cat that's 100% perfect is still only like 80% of what a dog could
I think
reach.
it'd be like, it'd be like a B tier dog.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
cats that like sit on shoulders and like go on hikes though.
Yeah, like
I saw a
dude, a cat
snowboarding
like that
cat
would
the
be
other
like
day.
that'd be a
Like, there's a-
primo
A
cat.
guy that
Yeah.
skis and his cat's just chilling on his shoulder with ski goggles on.
Yeah.
I was
Like,
like, that's
come
pretty
on.
cool.
Okay, yeah.
Also, okay, the other thing that I have like that I think about, dogs versus cats is like dogs are great, but honestly, dogs are idiots.
That's
Like,
so
let's be honest here.
funny.
And I totally agree that they need you for everything, and that's what makes them great. But that also is like makes them really freaking needy.
Yeah,
Whereas a
that's true.
cat, like you just throw their food in the bowl, they shit by themselves. They like,
Yeah.
you don't have to take them out all the time. They
Yeah,
just, they
when
can
I cat sat for Kyle,
handle themselves a
It's
little
so
bit better.
easy.
Yeah, it's way
it's like,
easier.
hey, can you come check out the litter box? And
It's pretty easy.
So like
know,
for me right
feed 'em.
now, I'm not in a point where I'm ready to take on a dog.
Yeah.
A dog is a huge responsibility.
Yeah,
fuck
I
that.
would consider getting a cat
I'd consider
because
a
it's
cat,
way
too.
easier to handle.
yeah.
Dude, we
And-
should all live together and get a cat.
I'd be down.
Name him
Yeah.
Cloud in
Yeah,
honor of
dude,
Cloud.
Cloud
name him,
2.0.
name him Clyde instead of Cloud.
Clyde. Oh, Clyde's a good name.
Clyde.
That is a
Cat.
good name for a cat,
Clyde?
actually. I like it.
Deal.
And I think with a cat, if you were just to leave, if you just like dipped and you left your dog in your house, it would die very quickly, right? It can't do shit. And I think a cat, well, if a cat had a way to get outside, it could like manage. A cat could attempt to take care of itself
Yeah.
and find
Yeah.
food and live.
They're just
A
more
dog is
independent.
just a fucking idiot.
It's just gonna keep
a
looking
dog
around.
does not do anything
Yeah.
without its human. Like,
Yeah. I found out that like, or how dogs came to be like,
What?
what's it called when a dog lives in your house?
Domesticated.
Domesticated dogs. Because, like, there's wild dogs, and that's what they started as. Like, dogs weren't always just part of our households.
What?
And apparently, like, it's kind of a crazy or, like, kind of a fucked up story. Like, they would take wild dogs
they would inbreed them.
and
right?
they would, like, well, yeah, and they would bring them, like, in their homes, but they'd only feed the ones that, like, obeyed and were, like, calm. And if they were crazy in their home, they wouldn't feed them and they would end up dying. So that's how over, like, generations and generations, the dogs that these wild dogs that, like, did obey them, those were the ones that got fed, and then they would, like, breed them together.
Oh.
And then that's the reason dogs obey us, is because over generations they were forced to, otherwise they would die.
What about cats? Mine don't listen.
Well, no, because cats, that's why they're more wild, because
They're
cats
like lions.
Especially mine.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah?
a lion.
Nice. That was a good one.
Damn, I would have guessed lion if you had done that.
Yeah.
Probably would have guessed dragon.
All right. Well, should we hop into the segments, boys?
Yeah. You know, there's actually theories that dragons are real or were real at some point. Like
I'm sure
legit
there are
theories about it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I believe it.
during the dinosaur age,
There's also a theory
I
that
believe
John's
that.
gonna marry
Yeah.
Emma Stone.
that's a believable
Bigfoot's
theory.
gonna.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that dragons didn't exist, but I'm also not gonna be the one to say that they did. You know?
I
That's fair.
read a really
Like, it's
interesting
possible.
conspiracy theory yesterday that the Titanic never actually sank because the boat that went out wasn't actually the Titanic. So the
Sorry,
company.
just blew me my mind.
Let me just. I'll just actually. What? What'd you say? Let me just play it. I think I saved it. Basically, the company or the manufacturer that like made the Titanic had this other ship. Dude, what the fuck?
Called the Frytanic.
And basically, this other ship, I forget the name, but it had like 16 holes on the side. Like, I don't know what they call them. There's certain holes on the side of the ship that are used for something. And the Titanic had 14, and this other ship had 16. And then there's like photos of like a certain director made whoever directed the Titanic movie when
Leonardo
they went
DiCaprio.
when they went not Leonardo DiCaprio.
No,
When
the
they went and
Titanic
did
was-
research,
James Cameron, I think.
yeah, maybe
Kate Hudson or some shit.
they went underwater and
Kate
like
Upton.
took photos of the Titanic where it's like underwater and it has 16. Not historically, it was.
Okay,
everyone said
so
it had
why
14.
when did we figure this out?
Why do we
So
think
why
that
is it?
it
Why
was
would
the
that be a
Titanic?
conspiracy? Like,
Because
why would
because
they
it
claim it's the
wasn't.
Titanic if it wasn't?
Dude, I have to play the whole video, but there was a conspiracy that word got out that this one ship was failing, all right, and it was going to sink, and the company knew that, but they didn't want to repair it because it would be so expensive or something. And there was a bunch of rich people, like rich famous people at the time, that were supposed to be on this ship, and almost all of those rich and famous people didn't show up. They all had a myriad of different reasons as to why they didn't show up, but the theory is that the word got out to these rich and famous people that this ship was dangerous and was potentially going to sink, and so that's why they didn't go. And so a lot of them survived, and then basically they sent this ship so they could get the insurance money to build a new ship. Because if the ship sank, they would get insurance money as opposed to having to repair it.
So then who was on the ship?
A bunch of random ass people
Leonardo
that didn't.
DiCaprio.
A bunch of people.
Okay. Damn, that's fucked. I mean,
Does that sort of make sense?
It makes sense, but
Yeah,
I just
but I
think
don't
the
feel like
captain
any company is stupid because, like, yeah, you might get the insurance
Bro.
money, but you taint your reputation
Yeah.
forever.
yeah, but it was also like 19.
Yeah, but no one
whatever the
realized that
10.
until like hundreds of years later. Or when was the Titanic?
When was the Titanic?
No, but I mean, you taint the reputation by having your ship
Yeah,
go
no,
down.
I understand.
like that
but
in and of itself. Yeah, you get insurance money for a new ship, but nobody's gonna want to get on that new ship when your last one sank and killed a bunch of people.
But it was a freak accident. It hit a glacier.
A
Yeah.
glacier,
Right?
an iceberg.
Same thing.
glacier, iceberg?
No,
What's
not
the
at
difference?
all.
not
the
the
same.
same.
Wait,
Fuck
what?
you, man. A
It
glacier,
is so dumb.
Do you actually think a glacier is the same as an iceberg?
Yeah.
a glacier, it broke off a glacier. It's an iceberg from a glacier.
Wait.
I mean, I
What
get arguably,
But like that's
an iceberg is a huge chunk of ice in
dude,
the
a
ocean.
glacier.
A glacier is like on the land, the huge like after years like
The
ice
things
that
ages,
jut
like
out.
millennia
I know
of
what a
years
glacier is.
of water freezing and building up these glaciers that move really slowly,
But-
like an inch per year.
I
But a
just
glacier
assumed
is floating. Like
No.
it's
No,
a
no.
standalone.
No.
it's just
No.
straight up ice.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Oh,
just
so it's
ice.
attached to like a
Literally.
It's
continent.
on land.
but the iceberg
Yeah.
probably broke off the glacier.
That's what makes
Right.
it an iceberg.
All right,
That-
so it's
not
kind of a
it's not-
glacier.
no, it's not a glacier.
Like if I broke off a piece of a road, it's still a road.
no, it's
It'd be
not.
cement.
It'd be
like
asphalt.
asphalt.
It's
Yeah.
asphalt.
All right, but it's still part of a road. It still was a road. Right, sorry. Former glacier turned iceberg shut down the Titanic.
Okay.
Is that acceptable for you?
No.
Well, sorry.
Okay.
All right, you guys ready to get blown?
Yeah, blow me.
No.
All right, I'm ready to blow you.
Blow me away.
On this picture of the Titanic. The Titanic never actually sank, according to this theory. So the theory is the company that created the Titanic also had other boats, and one of their boats was called the Olympic. And supposedly, the Olympic had a couple collisions, and it was on its last leg. So before the Titanic set sail, they switched ships. So basically, they put the Titanic logo on the Olympic because they knew it was going to sink, and that was so they could collect the insurance money. The Olympic had 16 portholes, and the Titanic had 14 portholes. Here's a picture of the Titanic setting sail, and as you can see, there are 16 portholes on the side. James Cameron went to look for the Titanic wreckage while shooting the movie. He took a bunch of footage and photos and caught this picture of the Titanic. When you zoom in on the side, you can see a big letter M and P. Around that time of the Titanic, there was a big coal strike, thousands of people out of work, yet no one wanted to work on the ship due to rumors going around town. Most of the rich people who got invited to the Titanic didn't even show up. J.P. Morgan had a ticket and decided not to go. On the day the Titanic sank, the New York Times spotted J.P. Morgan out with his girlfriend at a restaurant. So let me know what you think. The Titanic.
Who's
So-
J.P. Morgan? And what did he have to
J.P.
do with
Morgan
it?
Chase.
He's
the bank Chase.
Chase
Oh,
Yeah,
Bank.
I see.
he's the founder.
So I don't know. It's weird because, like he said, James Cameron went and underwater. They saw an MP, and the other ship was called the Olympic.
Yeah, Titanic. Titanic.
Titanic. Obviously.
Maybe it was a misspelling. I don't know.
I don't know.
Dude, I don't know. It's possible.
But it
I
is
don't know.
weird
It
that,
just
like-
doesn't seem like anybody would choose to do that.
Yeah. Andy said that like they knew it was gonna sink. Like it wouldn't have sank if they didn't run into the iceberg.
Right.
Right.
So how did
True.
they know it was gonna sink?
Maybe
Unless
they
they intentionally
drove it into an iceberg.
So they just intentionally murdered all these people.
for insurance money.
They also were
Insurance
saying that this
money.
boat had already had a bunch of collisions. How often are cruise ships like
Yeah, wait,
bumping into
what?
people?
Yeah.
Where are those collisions coming from?
This is like another cruise ship coming. They're like, ah, shit.
ah
hit each
shit.
other.
Don't
And then
don't
what
change
happened to the
chi-
Titanic's actual ship though? Did they
They
have
must have like repainted it with as the Olympic. I think that's the idea. Is like they swapped them. Seems like a lot of work.
It seems like
Regardless, the Titanic still sank
true.
technically.
A ship sank that.
No.
you
No,
think is
though,
the
For all-
because
Titanic.
the
for all intents,
Olympic
it
was turned
was-
into the Titanic.
True.
So
Yeah.
technically, the Titanic still sank.
Yeah, that's true.
So that theory is flawed.
Boom.
True.
Boom, roasted.
Solved. Roasted.
Got it.
Got
Okay.
him.
So smart on this podcast.
All right.
Okay, so today we're gonna hop into the segments, which are fan questions. So we put a beautiful picture from like 6th grade of you two up on our Instagram story.
It's one of our hottest group
Oh
pictures.
yeah, that. Oh god, that's a.
It is an absurd picture.
Um,
We all look
So
really, really
disgusting.
good in that
It's so
picture.
disgusting, dude.
Jesus.
This isn't even like the OG one. This is like a worse one.
Kyle, what's the first question
All right.
for him?
First question is actually from Anthony. What's the most embarrassing thing you know about John or Kyle? So this is a question for you guys.
I'm scared
I'm-
because
I'm
I don't
not
even
scared.
know.
I don't even know what's embarrassing that I haven't shared. I feel like I've shared a lot of embarrassing.
Dude, that's
things.
the hard thing. Is I feel like everything, like none of it's embarrassing to us. 'Cause
Dude,
we're all,
everything's been shared.
Uh,
Embarrassing. Well, okay. John's the first thing that comes to mind for John is one thing he already told in this podcast. It was the most embarrassing thing is how he wrote boobs.com on a sticky note.
yeah.
I just like
Yeah.
that's just like
I was young and horny, and I wasn't even horny yet. I was just learning.
Boobs.com.
and Morgan goes, just don't write that on sticky notes.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's kind of
Got
like, I'll never forget. What's kind of so fucked about that is that the feeling. There was a certain feeling that I tried to describe to you guys that you guys didn't get because I guess that like basically when I looked up boobs.com and I saw this girl with huge tits hanging out of this hot tub thing, like literally I've never seen bigger tits. They
boobs.com,
were like
dude.
multiple feet long. It was like insane. But
That must hurt.
I got
Terrible
this
back pain.
I got this feeling in my stomach that like it actually made me physically sick. Like I thought I was going to puke. And no, I think wait, what?
My
It's like an early sign.
No, but what I'm saying is like I think I was really young, and I almost think like my body wasn't developed enough to like I
Not
don't
ready
think I
for
had the
that.
right hormones to where I was even into
I for
like
sure
where I don't
did.
even think I could have got horny yet.
If I saw feet
Like, that's
long of boobs, now I would.
Yeah, and what I was gonna say is that the only feeling that I've ever had that was close to that is when I got the text that Connor died.
Oh
So we
god,
got
dude.
boobs.com.
It was like
and-
yeah, and so it was the feeling when my friend died was the same, very similar feeling in my gut
just sickness.
that when
like
I
a
saw
part of you
tits for
died.
the first time.
like a party.
part of John died when he saw boobs for the first time.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, so I don't know. I
there
like
anything else
boobs
you wanna
now.
say?
Huh?
Anything else you want
I like
Add-
boobs.
You're good
Totally straight into boobs. Love boobs.
super straight and into boobs?
Yeah.
Don't worry, ladies.
Willie, do you have anything
like
embarrassing?
relationship
it's-
stuff or middle school or
I got
I'm
kicked out of
thinking-
the friend group for a bit. because I was hanging out with a girlfriend too much.
Yeah, but that's not like that
You didn't
embarrassing.
you never got kicked out
were just-
either. It's just
No, I
that you
kinda-
prioritized that, and so we just kind
Yeah.
of.
And so we said, "Fuck you."
We didn't kick you out. We just didn't hang out.
Yeah,
with
we
you
were like,
No,
you-
but there was like a
Unspoken.
there was a group chat like
without you in it.
destruction of where like they just all destroyed me, and we also did it.
That's true.
We did it to another person.
We did it to another person.
Did
So
two other
fucking
people.
immature.
No, but it's not much. Like we were real
Okay,
ass friends. We were
But
real
yeah,
ass friends.
you look back
Oh,
on
yeah.
that relationship
No,
and you
yeah.
agree with what we
Yeah,
said.
yeah,
though.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
know,
we're
I
the
agree.
homie. Like we were real ass friends.
It's not like we were just getting mad at him for having a girlfriend.
I know.
Like,
It's just funny.
Is it
it's
weird
like,
that I don't remember that at all? I don't remember that at all. Ever.
good friend?
John just decided to forget about it. He just burned that file.
dude, I honestly can't think of anything that embarrassing.
Yeah, nothing.
The biggest thing for Kyle would be that he like dated a girl in middle school for like 3 days or whatever it was.
Dude,
couple, dude.
It's all
Yeah.
the. It's like
But
50% of Kyle's relationships are probably the most embarrassing things that I can
Yeah.
think of. It's
Yeah.
the middle school ones.
All right, the next question is from our boy Cody, and he says, "Would you rather have no knees or any food you ever eat is always too hot? You never get used to it." All right.
I think I'm gonna do it too hot.
So no
Too hot.
knees or everything you
hot.
always eat
Kyle
is
and I
just
were, Kyle and I
scalding
were
hot.
actually talking about this a couple days ago about because I read this thing on the internet about how many times the average person bends their elbow in a day. And it's like over 900 times.
Crazy,
okay, no.
dude.
Okay,
and
not-
with your knees,
not-
you
not-
can't walk without
Yeah,
knees.
and like
so.
but like 900 times, you think about it, like reaching for a phone, sitting it down. Oh, you reach for it again. Oh,
Both your elbows
let's
are
fix the
bent.
camera. Oh, Kyle, can you stand over there? Or oh, dude, you bend your elbows so
Yeah,
much.
we're talking about knees.
Yeah, but you move your knees more than your elbows. I feel like.
Well, like, you just can't walk.
I
Your
would just be a
base knees are bent.
gamer. I would just sit at my chair
I-
with like straight legs and just play.
just be sitting like this.
He's so annoying.
I
don't think
Are we
you-
talking too hot where it would like burn your mouth, or
Like a
just like
slight
just like
burn.
a little uncomfortably hot?
Does it cool down though?
No, like it burns your tongue to where you can feel your tongue weird for the rest of the day.
So your tongue will always feel like that. Is what you're
Yeah.
saying?
And is all of my food hot? Like if I have an apple, is it?
Yep.
Like ice cream.
And every time,
And
so it's
hot
like,
ice
it's like that. Where
You're like slurping. You go on ice cream.
Dude, honestly, I might just rather not have knees.
Be in a
yeah.
wheelchair?
I think I would
Like-
choose no knees.
Because then it's like you can't really ever
Actually,
enjoy
because then
food.
Ever.
Yeah, and like, well, two reasons for the wheelchair. Yeah, I agree with the wheelchair because the first reason is during sex, like, it's not like you can do the pounding. It's like
Oh, so
you're not
Right,
doing any
but
work.
it might
You're
be
not
harder
doing any
for
work.
you to find someone
I have
being
a
in a wheelchair
question.
with your legs sticking straight out.
But why are they sticking straight out with no knees? Wouldn't they just flop down?
No, Shim's saying. So where's
Oh.
Shim saying he'd rather just have the leg cut off at the knee?
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
I mean, if you didn't have knees, what's the point?
It's
in
essentially the
having
same
Yeah.
thing. But I don't
a
think
calf?
I don't think with no knees your legs would stick straight out. I think they would just flop down at the knee.
Yeah, I think.
With
I think
no-
Or it's just like
Shim's
you
right.
just have a femur. And it's like your femur extends all the way to your ankle.
So like
one
literally
long
like peg-
bone.
No,
like,
That's
I-
what I was
like,
picturing. Like
I'd
straight
rather
legs.
just be an amputee. That's what I was
yeah,
thinking.
I would too. But I was just thinking like you just have long ass legs.
No, I was just thinking like from like the femur down, it's just like jello, and it's like
yeah, that would suck
Just
too.
skin, bro. That would be
Just
fun.
flops
You could
around.
just like flop people with your leg skin,
Why would that
just
be?
like throw it across the table.
But do my feet have bones?
Yeah, your feet have bones.
Yeah.
sure.
They're pointless.
Okay, well the second reason is I could just hit upper body all day and just get huge biceps.
Dude, there's this one guy. I think I sent him to you guys on Instagram, but
Johnny Sins?
no, not
Oh.
that guy.
Different text. Different text.
Different group chat. But there's this guy that I don't know if he was born like this or if he was in war, but he has no legs and he essentially has no arms. He has no arm, no legs, and then his other arm is like, it goes to like here, but then there's like kind of like a bone, I guess, or like it's grew in a way to where it's like kind of like a little hook thing that he can like kind of use to move around and like move things. And he's like a fitness guy. Like he's an influencer, or he has like a fitness brand, and he like lifts and like does crazy shit. Like he'll climb mountains and shit, and it's all with his like arms,
With
which
his
aren't even
one
real
arm?
arms. Yeah.
He's
It's
got
fucking
one arm
crazy.
and then like
I'll show you, dude.
That is insane.
It's
so his back must just be super strong.
yeah, he's super strong.
Reminds me of me.
Um,
I'm huge like that.
Jordan's gonna end up like that, where he's just gonna have like no joints left.
Nah, I'm gonna have more joints than I was born with when I'm.
He's got like a forearm joint. Folds his arm like this.
All right, it's not loading right now, but I'll try and find this.
Okay,
game.
Doc, could you just put like a shoulder joint in my forearm, please?
Okay, I can do another question.
All right, next question from Peyton_Co. Super salad.
Soup or salad?
Super salad.
Soup and salad, dude.
Soup or salad?
I'm gonna
or
go with
super
the combo
salad?
for
I'm
the
going
egg.
with the super salad probably.
Wait, no. Wait, is it like a super salad
soup
or like
or salad?
or salad?
It's soup or salad.
Damn,
Okay.
So Willig,
Bro.
you're going with both?
Well,
You can't do
no,
that.
I know you
Well,
can't do that.
hey,
I know.
no.
That's why I'm thinking of an actual answer.
Question:
Yes.
Yes.
Is a chowder a soup?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Okay,
Chowder
so
Soup.
I don't like chowder, so
you don't like chowder, bro?
What?
I don't like seafood, dude.
God,
I want to like
Oh.
seafood. That's
fucking
everyone
soft.
shut the fuck up. That is
Trigger.
one of my bigger pet peeves is when people get mad at you for not liking seafood.
Yeah.
I want
fuck
to like
you.
it. It
Fuck
just
you
tastes
for not
like
liking
shit.
seafood. Do you
So
not like
just
salmon?
like
No.
just
Really?
enjoy it, forehead.
Yeah.
I want
just
to.
eat it.
I want to.
Just
It's
enjoy
just
it.
gross.
Forehead.
It's just gross food. It just tastes gross.
I don't like some seafood. Like I don't like cod.
What? Oh, dude,
All right.
I like-
take
I like
down
chips.
I like
cod.
Okay,
Fish and
true.
chips is
Yeah,
cod.
okay, I guess when they're fried, it's a little different. Like
true.
fish and chips, I do like, but it's mostly like salmon and halibut that I
Sushi?
like.
Do you like
I
sushi?
love sushi.
Oh,
Bro, sushi.
can't do it.
that is actually triggering.
I can't,
that you
man.
don't like sushi.
yeah, bro.
Sushi's
How
the
can
best.
you not like sushi?
I
It's
want
actually
to.
the
I
best.
just don't like it. Tastes gross.
I don't.
I think you have to try it more. It's like beer.
What is
I
that?
think-
It's like
yeah,
beer.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, how
you
do I
like-
not like
it
beer,
is.
John? Fuck you.
No, but if I drank beer a lot, I think I'd like it.
It's an acquired taste. 100%.
I think you just become an alcoholic.
And I think you
I like
just
the
I think you
alcohol.
probably ate seafood once like 7 years ago.
Nah, but I've tried it many times. Every time I go to Europe, they're like, "Oh, try this. It tastes good. Yeah, it tastes super good." I taste it. It's fucking gross.
Have you ever
try-
had like fish tacos, like halibut tacos?
I've had like nice, very nice seafood. Like,
Okay, but
I know-
nice seafood could be like a
Nice
grilled
seafood
salmon,
doesn't
and
mean
that could
it's
taste
gonna be as
nasty.
good. Yeah.
have I had fish?
Have you
tacos?
Have you had the most Americanized seafood, like deep fried ass cod?
Ass cod?
Deep
They
fried
take the
ass?
butt
Ass.
of the cod.
Deep
Yeah.
fried ass? I
No,
can't
like
say- no.
like deep ass fried, big fried,
No, I haven't.
big fried cod.
No. I
Okay,
haven't. You
well-
know what I can take? Kind of is calamari.
Do you like tartar sauce? Oh my god!
Dude, I just don't like it. What? You can't change.
Can
me.
we bully Kyle and really
Yeah.
enjoy
Bro,
seafood?
there's
You guys
like- There's these fish nuggets from Trader Joe's.
Ooh.
You can just throw
Wait,
them in
fish
the air
nuggets
fryer.
or like a fish,
It's like fish
a
and
chicken
chips.
nugget.
It's like a chicken nugget but fish.
Whoa.
And you can throw them in the
Dude,
air
Trader Joe's has
fryer.
the cuts.
Probably
Trader Joe's
tastes
has the
like you're
cuts.
licking the bottom of the ocean, like
Dude,
every
that's-
other.
No, you should try them. You might actually like them.
If you
It's
eat
literally
not
tilapia,
gonna
if
do
you eat
that.
tilapia, you should stop
It doesn't feel like seafood.
because it's a farmed animal and it's a bottom feeder. So don't eat tilapia, but eat cod and salmon.
Isn't it tilapia?
Anyways,
Give
I'm going with soup.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Unless
that
we're at
was the
Olive Garden, then
question.
I'm going salad.
I'll go with salad.
Dude, it depends
Oh.
on what I'm having with the rest of my meal.
Soup or salad?
Well,
Soup or salad? That's the question. Right now, soup or salad?
Right
3,
now.
2, 1.
soup probably.
Okay.
if
soup.
onlys and
But, like,
butts
nope,
were
you don't get
candies
salad,
and
you get
nuts.
No, but
then
if I-
every
but if
day
I'm
we
having, like-
Flonkerton or
If I'm
something
having
like
like
that.
some pasta, then I'd probably want to get like a salad on the side. But if I'm
Okay.
having like a sandwich,
So what are you
Then
ordering?
I'd
Are you
have a
ordering a sandwich or a pasta right now?
I'm ordering a pasta and a salad right now.
Right now.
So
okay.
you're not getting soup.
Not right now.
Okay.
Fucking kid.
Yeah, there you go.
All right.
All right.
Okay, this one is a good one for Willig and Jordan. Actually, we could do it for all three of us. Marry, fuck, kill the other three people in this in the room. That's from our buddy Steve.
I'd marry Willig, fuck Shim, and kill Kyle.
Fuck you, man.
I'd,
Oh.
I'd definitely marry Willie because we could just smoke pot for the rest of our lives. Hell yeah. John and Kyle. Who just, it's not who I want to kill more, it's who do I want to, who am I okay with fucking more?
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. And I think it's Kyle.
Yes.
Wow.
It's not that I want to kill you,
Wow.
John. It's just I think I'd be more okay with fucking
Whoa,
Kyle.
What's
You're more
wrong with
attracted
fucking
to me.
me?
You
No,
just say it that way.
no.
I'm an animal in the bedroom.
I believe you. I just,
I'm an animal.
I
I would
wouldn't-
tear you
But
apart.
I would tear you apart.
no. I would
Oh,
tear
I-
you apart.
That's why he picks me.
I'm way more
Exactly.
hairy, so he'd be more like clean and like get it over with.
But
It's,
that's
like, easy.
exactly what I'm thinking.
That'd be
Like
nice to
I would
have
I
together.
would just hit Kyle from the back. It's
Gentle.
bare ass, and it looks like a woman, kind of, right? Right? That's all you think of. That's
Dude,
all you
you're
think
right.
of,
You're 100% right.
right? Yeah.
Have Kyle put a
Definitely
wig
would
on.
fuck Kyle.
you gotta fuck Kyle.
Definitely would
You
fuck
gotta
Kyle.
fuck Kyle.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm.
No, I'd rather fuck you because like you are like more athletic, so it'd probably be more fun.
I'm more flexible too. I'm way more flexible.
This is a tough question.
This is a very good one, Steve.
Because I'm not like looking for a good night with any of you guys. Like, if you're flexible, I don't give a fuck.
You're
because
not?
What?
I'm
No,
not
bro,
gonna
we're not
enjoy
saying
myself.
you're looking for it. We're just
But,
saying
like,
if
if
you
you-
have to
I'm
have
just
a
saying,
good night
throwing
with
out the
someone.
fact that you're flexible doesn't help my decision.
I think it
What
might
does
though.
help
I
take
think
your
it should.
decision?
That's a
It
good question.
should.
I don't know. Who would be nice and gentle? Okay, so
I don't think any of us would be gentle with each other.
okay, so I think I have to. I'm gonna marry John because we have to have the spousal. Wait, you already killed me though.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
you.
killed you.
All right, I'm gonna kill John. I think I'm gonna marry Willig.
We're all married.
Yeah, we all want to marry Willig.
I think I'm
Let's
because
go.
Willig's gonna have a good job.
That's
you
what I'm
know,
saying. Like Willig's smart and like
He's a good
he knows
job.
when to chill and smoke pot.
yeah,
And like
Jordan, you'd be kind of freaky.
I admit, I think I'm a little much for a relationship. I couldn't settle down with someone
Okay.
Ever?
Yeah.
ever.
It's the
Like a kid.
it's the hairy ass thing.
you don't
for
think
John.
you could have-
Man,
don't
I just want to
see yourself
skip till
having
age 7.
Wait. I
You
thought
could
you were
just-
talking about settling down with a kid, and I was like,
Or
whoa.
even settling down and having a kid.
He goes like settling down with a kid. I'm like,
Yeah, you don't.
whoa,
no, you don't
shit.
settle down with.
I don't know, man.
He
That's-
doesn't have a sister. He wouldn't get it.
What?
Man, that was
That was a joke.
All right.
This has really gone all over the place.
Shim, this is for you. Steve asks, have you learned anything about Kyle since living together? Like anything you didn't know before that you know
That's
now?
a good question. Not really, because you got to understand, Kyle and I were next door neighbors for like almost our entire lives.
Yeah.
And pretty much until we graduated high school. And so that's like, what, 4 years ago? So 3rd grade till pretty much 13th grade, 12th grade, 13th grade.
Yeah.
We're way past 12th grade.
End of high school.
Yeah,
He's
like
saying.
4
Like
guys
we.
lived
Oh,
next
that's how
to
long. we
4
lived
years
here.
ago.
Oh yeah. Okay.
yeah, is when you moved away.
Okay. Yeah.
So I don't know. I know Kyle.
But have you learned anything about?
I
him?
haven't.
Is there anything-
The one thing I
Maybe
have
like
learned,
about how loud he is when he does certain things.
Like when he masturbates
yeah,
and he's
Kyle's
when I yell when I.
Kyle's actually hella messy when he masturbates. Like sometimes I'll come out into the living room, he'll be on the couch and like he'll just be all sprawled out.
it's just like toilet paper everywhere.
Socks.
He
all
has,
over the
he has his laptop with his HDMI cord plugged into the TV, and he has it on like
Yeah.
Bose speakers and just blasting out the apartment complex.
What are you gonna do? You know.
It's just I can't stop it. I can't tell him no. He's his own person.
It's like
No.
his only thing that brings him joy in life.
Kinda. Yeah.
I guess the only thing that I have learned, he kind of likes to complain about things that he has control over, and he knows
Absolutely.
it bothers me too, and so he'll do it a little bit more. And he knows when I'm fed up though. So like when I'm fed up, he'll know like to stop complaining.
Like going to the store.
Like going to the store, he's like, ugh, what do I want to eat? It's like I should have went to the store.
Then I very quickly know. I'm aware that this
like-
is my problem.
it's like-
I'm just making it your
And
problem.
it's like
too.
he's like trying to put it on me. I'm like, dude, this is on you. He goes, I know. I'm just so hungry. I'm like, God. I'm like, God fucking damn it. Just go to the store.
I have a thing about going to the store, man. I hate going to the grocery
Yeah,
store.
I hate grocery
It's
shopping.
terrible.
Kyle will come over here and we'll record. But like before we record, he's like, "Oh, I'm so fucking hungry." I'm like, "Did you eat?" He goes, "No." I'm like, "Well, why not?" He goes, "I don't know." and then afterwards, and then after we finish recording, he goes, "Oh my God, I'm so fucking hungry. I feel terrible."
Yeah,
I'm like,
and then I eat.
Why don't you just eat? And it's
I
like,
can't eat during the podcast.
no, but it happens 95% of the time. You go, I'm starving. I'm like, then just wake up 30 minutes earlier and cook food before you come.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I defend myself? Okay.
Sure.
First defense line for Kyle. When I wake up every morning, I never want to eat. Like
I
I'm
know,
nauseous
you have
every.
to
I wake up
force
with morning
yourself.
sickness. I'm pregnant every morning.
You
like
have
a pregnant
I know,
woman.
but
Kyle's on
sometimes
his
you just gotta
period.
power through and say, you know what, this is gonna be better for me later in the day. And then
I just
won't
don't have
be-
that willpower
And then I won't just complain to John about how hungry I am.
It's just so much easier to make it your problem too.
It's like
so
we were
annoying.
just talking about. I was like, I don't give a shit if Kyle's hungry. It's his stomach. It's his food. It's his money. But like, You're trying to make it my problem. It's not my problem.
I make it your problem.
It's
nice to have people have the same
It's also
problem
when
as
he's
you.
down in Warzone. He's like, hey, come get me. Hey, come get me. You're like, hey, buy me back, bitch. Buy me back. It's like, chill the fuck out.
I'm a communicator. I like to communicate my issues.
Yeah, no,
guess
that's the only
so.
thing. Like, I haven't learned anything about Kyle. It's not like he does anything out of the ordinary. He's a pretty normal
Other
guy.
than just jerk off all over the place.
Yeah, except for that.
Yeah.
It's just he likes to put his issues on me.
It's like any other healthy couple.
It's exactly.
My issues are your issues now.
Okay. All right, to wrap up this episode, we'll do one final question, and it'll be relating to a couple episodes ago, Kyle and I did a Chex Mix ranking.
Yeah.
So every item in the Chex Mix bag, which one is the worst and which one is the best, and why? So there's the I'll pull up a photo to show you.
It's the
Willig.
rye chip is the brown one. There's the
We're talking just normal, regular. Chex Mix.
Yeah.
or like pub mix.
no,
Or is it Chex?
No,
Chex
just
Mix. So it's
specifically
the
Chex.
rye chip. It's the
dark
brown little square Chex Mix, and then there's the white square Chex Mix,
Right.
and then there's the
Circle
pretzel, the
pretzel?
circle pretzel. There's a square pretzel, and then there's the breadstick. The little like looks like anal
Right.
beads kind of.
That's why Kyle likes it.
Yeah, I just use it as
How do
anal
I
beads.
go to my archive?
Shove all the breadsticks.
Tiny
Yes.
little breadstick.
So there's the mini breadstick, the rye chip, the square pretzel, corn Chex, wheat Chex, and circle pretzel.
Corn Chex is the lighter Chex, and then wheat Chex is like the darkish brown tannish one.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
rank
Which
them.
one-
Favorite one is probably the breadstick.
Let's
go!
I'm
Willig!
glad you're on that side. Fuck
Let's
you.
go.
Fuck you.
Yes.
Dude, do you just like putting paper
Hell
in your
yeah.
mouth?
Do you
That's
like
cardboard in your
cardboard?
mouth.
It's bread.
That's
Yeah,
cardboard
talking
in
about
your
bread shit,
mouth.
bro. It's the
It's
best.
like it's like a cracker basically. Like,
Yeah.
it's
That
just a little-
tastes like air.
Nah, you have
Okay.
that black shit on it, and it tastes good.
Yeah, I like those. I think they're good.
All right,
My
what's-
second favorite is probably the rye chip.
Okay.
Thank
yeah.
you. Thank
that
you.
you lost me
Thank
there.
you.
Dude, it's just like they're salty. They're good. I don't
Yeah.
know. Third, I'm trying to decide between the two Chex ones.
Yeah, they're kind of similar.
Yeah, I'd honestly have to
better.
eat them again. I don't really remember how
Yeah.
different they
So
taste.
you're down on the
I think-
pretzels though.
But yeah, the pretzels are last. Like, dude, pretzels are
Yeah,
pretzels.
pretzels are
like,
pretzels. Exactly.
It's nothing special about it. It's not Chex Mix.
I
it's a
actually would
fucking
argue,
pretzel.
though,
like, it's just the same.
that rye chip and then wheat Chex, square pretzel, circle pretzel, corn Chex, breadstick.
So you think corn Chex is really
I
that
think
bad?
the breadstick is the worst
Damn,
one.
You think the pretzel? Yeah, I
saying,
think the
bro.
breadstick's
I
the
think
worst.
breadsticks-
Everyone
the
hates the breadsticks.
The breadstick's
Why?
gross.
I don't know.
dude.
I really love the square
It has
pretzel.
just
what
no
is there to not
taste.
like about
It's
it?
just like eating, like it's crunchy. The texture's fine. It just is like
It's
nothing.
like
to me.
cardboard, dude.
No, it has stuff on it. Like, it's got
Bro,
seasonings
we're
on
gonna
it.
go
Some
get a bag of
seasonings.
Chex Mix right now. We're gonna
Yeah.
do this.
Bro,
Good.
you guys are
Um,
crazy. I will say I actually do think the square pretzel is better than the circle
is.
pretzel.
I agree.
It's like more
Yeah.
buttery or something.
You think so?
Yeah, there's something to
Yeah.
it.
I just like the circle pretzel because I put them on my fingers and then I'm like, and then you eat all your pretzels.
You fucking weird.
I mean, that's not like I do it now.
You're like 5 years old.
That's what I did when I was 5
No.
years old.
Around the apartment, Kyle definitely plays with his food. He'll just have pretzels on his fingers every once in a while.
Bugles?
Bugles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kyle's walking around with like
Just
10
like claws.
bugles.
He just claws. Like,
Yeah, you got me.
Damn, dude, I haven't had those in so long.
Yeah, those are good.
I miss
Okay, but the real best Chex Mix is the honey something Chex Mix. They have like these circular. It
yeah.
almost looks like a cinnamon roll, like the same shape. It's like a swirl,
Oh,
and it's like a sweet, like bready.
yeah, I've tried that.
Never had.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
had the
so
orange
good.
bag where it's like
cheesy
they have
Chex?
that cheese triangle thing,
oh,
pretty
I
fire.
know what you're talking
and
about.
like all,
Yeah,
instead of like
yeah.
the black seasoning, it's like cheese seasoning. It's like
yeah, I know what you're
it's,
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
you're not
All
missing
right.
much.
I'd rather have munchies.
Yeah,
Yeah, munchies are fire.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you all so much for listening. Be sure to drop a like if you're on YouTube. And if you're not on YouTube, go subscribe over there.
Go to
Get us to
YouTube.
3,000 subs. Also, you guys should all leave a review on the Apple Podcast app to get us to 500.
Because once we're at 500, what are we gonna do, John? You tell him.
I'm going to strip down and body paint ourselves and then go live stream on Twitch with body paint because you can do that. You can be naked, but as long as your body's painted, you're not
That's
naked
not
apparently.
true.
But
At
my dick's
500,
out,
at 500
logically.
reviews on the Apple Podcast app,
That's not worth being naked.
it's going to be an
No,
elephant
we're not
walk.
doing
It's going to
that,
be an
but-
elephant walk of the four of us.
Oh, that's worth it.
Oh, did I just get volunteered for something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you're a frat guy. You know about elephant walking.
Yeah,
You've done it.
You do all
Willig
the time.
does
done
it
it.
like every weekend.
Yeah.
it's
Willig
like-
demonstrates like for the new pledges. Here, this is how you do it.
So yeah, go leave a review. Just search Peak to Middle School, rate us 5 stars, and write something nice. It means a lot to us.
Do it.
Say something nice about me or Willig, too. Because we love that.
Mostly
Mostly
about
about
us.
us. Mostly about us.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's not really Kyle and John's podcast.
Or me. No.
No, at the end of the day, it's about me and Willig.
Someone said they like your socks the other day. In
People
a review.
keep telling me that. I don't
know
know
What
why.
socks? You
When-
can't see
I
socks
don't know
on
where
the
that
podcast.
started. Like,
No, but say happy birthday to Kyle in the reviews.
My
yeah,
socks.
yeah,
'Cause
there
every
you go.
day
You
is
should wear your
Kyle's
socks
birthday.
like that, dude. That's a good look.
But yeah, this is we're dragging this out. Kyle, where can they follow you?
Instagram at Kyle Stafford 36. Follow the podcast at PIMS Podcast. Instagram, Twitter, TikTok.
Yep. If you guys want extra content, we have a Patreon at patreon.com/PIMSpodcast where we revamped it recently. So there's new content on Patreon every single time we upload an episode. There's also a Patreon pre-show of like 10 to 15 minutes of us fucking around before we, officially start the podcast. So if you guys want that, there's now 10 videos a month on Patreon. So go check that out.
What did we talk about on this one?
What did we talk
I
about?
don't know.
I don't remember at all. But you guys can follow me at Hey Narwhal on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Shim, where can I follow you?
I'm like pointing down to subscribe.
I know. I noticed.
Shim Pitt on Instagram.
All right, Willig, do you want them to follow you or no?
No need to follow me. Just follow these guys instead. And yeah, we're
There
good.
you go. We'll see you
Perfect.
guys next time. Bye.
Bye.